We're back. I didn't hear you say
You
anything.
don't have to yell, brother.
We're back. Welcome to another episode of the Nerdy Ship podcast. I'm your host, Nacine, joined by.
Attention. He has awakened. I have no time to explain. I can only say that he calls himself God Gamer.
It's me, Chris, or Chris Man Chris, as Josh would say.
And.
Ho, ho, ho! Santa Josh is in the house, bitches!
Oh my fucking god.
Rise from your grave.
Merry Christmas!
Kill me
We're
now.
back. Anyways, yeah, we're back. We took a couple weeks off because I got COVID and then I gave it to Chris Man Chris and we were hacking and coughing and yeah, I still have a cough, so from time to time you might hear that. Chris is over here eating M&Ms.
Bro, I'm just
So-
living my best fucking life. I don't give a fuck.
You'll have to bear with us from coughs and little noises like that. So, but anyways, today, what is this, episode 5?
I think this is 6, bro.
Yeah, I think it's 6.
Okay, so episode 6, we're going to talk about, it could be 5. It's either
It's
5 or
6.
6. They say 6. We're going to talk about games that
Pick up
basically
sticks.
have pissed us off or that we like and they have potential, but there's issues with them. But mostly games that have pissed us off. And Josh wants to talk about some Christmas shit because he likes Christmas.
Oh, fuck.
And tomorrow's Christmas Eve. So, Josh, you want to go first? Chris,
No.
you want to go first?
Nope.
I just said no first, though.
Okay, well, I'll go first then. As always, you guys seem to always make me go first.
Do it,
You're
bro.
the guinea pig.
My biggest gripe of a game is V Rising.
Oh, shit.
You can get V Rising on Steam. I think it's about $20.
Let me
And
check.
It's a vampire game. It's kind of a sandbox type game where you can build. You basically build your castle. It's so fucking fun. You have to collect the materials, so you need certain like wood and metals, and you have to mine the ore and do all of that. And
It's a
that's
survival game.
Yeah, that's fun. And there's other like bosses out in the world that you can come across randomly and you have to kill in order to unlock more things. Actually, it's on sale right now for $15.99. If this sounds like something you're interested in. There's also a PvP aspect, but we've never gotten into the PvP part.
The PvP I
But-
heard, and I've seen fucking videos. It's pretty toxic.
Yeah,
It's like Clash of Clans toxic.
I don't even like PvP in WoW. I only like it from time to time. If I suck at something, it's not fun for me. So, but what else do you do in it? I don't know. It's just really fun. I really enjoy the building and the gathering and just
Well,
decorating.
There's lots of bosses to kill, and each boss gives you either a new ability or a new recipe. For example, larger storage containers, or some bosses give
Weapons.
you a recipe and an ability, so you get both. I think
Like if you kill Jade, you can make the guns.
Or
Mhm.
if you kill Tristan, you can get a special ability to check out your blood type for the enemies because they all have different kinds of blood.
let's also say that you play the role of vampire in this game,
Mm-hmm.
and you
Mhm.
are technically the bad guy, but the rest of the world is humans, and they're trying to kill you.
Yes, and so when the sun is up, you do get burnt from the sun, so you have to stay in the shadows. And you can transform into a wolf. You can transform into a bat
Ooh, it's
and a
so cool.
frog. The bosses are hard. I will say that it's not super easy. There's bosses we still haven't killed.
Can I bring up one of my favorite parts of the game?
Yeah.
Being a complete piece of shit and stealing everybody's stuff.
Oh my god.
Dude.
I think that's the part that I like the
That's
most.
the part that hooked me the hardest. Is
So if you don't put enough blood in your castle heart dies. And every day we would go around and we would look for crumbly boys.
Crumbly boy.
And
That's what we would call
it
them.
shows up as a crumbly castle on your map, or when you're close to it, you see it red and crumbly. You go to it and you can break in. And so once you break in, you can go to the castle heart, and you can basically destroy the castle. And all of their shit spawns in tiny little bags, and then you can pick through their bags and take everything you want. And that is the funnest thing because you're fucking over people and it's just
You're
awesome.
stealing their hard work.
Earned work.
And
Yes.
let me tell
Mhm.
you, in this game, to get ahead, to get anywhere in this game, unless you're stealing shit from people, takes hours upon hours upon
Yes.
hours.
Yes.
There's a lot of waiting around. There's a lot of set this, forget it, come back later. Tons of fucking time to get way ahead in this
Mhm.
game.
Because you have to like make your planks from wood, and you have to like use the furnace to make your ore into iron and things like that.
And you
So,
can't even do that until you build your furnace. You need materials for that. It's
right.
just this upon this. It's
Mhm.
just
And
constant
certain
progression.
weapons you can't get until you kill certain bosses. And so if you break down somebody's castle and then you find all these weapons and you're only a level 5, then suddenly, because you level up by your gear. So if you break a castle and then you get all this gear, you're immediately up high enough to be able to kill people. So, or bosses. So, I mean, you're probably wondering why we're all talking so highly of this game right now. Why is it on my shit list? Well, the game only updates once a fucking year, and I have a very
Wait.
hard time with this.
Let's back up. Not only does it only update once a year, but every 6 months it resets. All your progress, your castle, your characters, everything gets completely wiped from the servers, and you have to start completely over again.
Which wouldn't be a big deal if they were putting more updates into the game.
Because
But
people would still play, and you'd be
right.
right.
But I don't want to make my castle fucking amazing and log on every single day to make sure I have blood in my castle when I've completed everything in the game, and I'm just logging on every day, have to go kill some stuff to get some blood to keep putting blood in my castle for it just to fucking reset in a few months, and there's nothing new to do. That's fucking boring. So basically, once you get to end game, the game is fucking done. There's nothing else you can do unless you do PvP.
I would be happy if they updated the game like quarterly, once every couple of months, and add little things here, maybe some hot fixes that need to be done for the server. If you can keep everybody playing the game, the server wipes don't matter because everybody's going to come back and start over, and there will be people to rob and people to kill bosses with. But since
Yeah.
they don't ever update it,
The servers die.
and there's nobody there except for you, you can only raid so many castles per day, per week, per month before you get fucking bored, and then at a certain point you've raided them all, and then there is literally nothing to do.
And you can only build 2 castles a person.
Yeah.
We didn't even talk about the decorating and building aspect. Jesus Christ, I love this game. I'm so
The
upset
decor
that they
Yeah.
don't
the
update it.
decorating part of it is the best part. You can
It's
put curtains on your windows. You can change the color of the stained glass in your windows. You can make shutters and like paint the walls and the carpets, and there's awesome statues, and like there's DLC that you can get. It's so awesome and fun to decorate your castle
so
and build your
so
castle.
so I think the gameplay basically is The Sims meet Diablo 3 meets Legend of Zelda and World of Warcraft. Like you can do all of that stuff in one game.
And so the first we played the game. Are you hungry?
Bro, I'm snacking today, bro. Okay, just
Order
do
another
your
pizza,
thing.
dude.
The
Mm.
so when we first started playing the game, like we played it for a good few months. And then we seen that they weren't going to update it again until after January. So we tried to play it up until then, but we kind of fell off and we got tired of logging on every day to fill our castles. So then they did an update and they made it okay, so you can have more than one floor in your castle. And so now you can do like, what is it, like 3 or 4 floors or something like that in your castle?
I'm not
If
sure.
you start if you start on the bottom level, you can have 4 stories, including the bottom level. But if you go up the stairs and go up a level, they only allow you to have 3 on that. So technically 4 on the bottom level and 3 on the top level.
But either way, that was a huge update to be able to have levels in your castle. And that was fucking awesome. There was awesome staircases, windy staircases.
You could make cool balconies that you could just sit on top of
Yes,
and
dude.
dominate the
But
world.
there's different lands too. There's icy
Yes.
land with snow. There was a swampy land. There was a storm land, like
And
in
so with
desert.
this update, they also opened up a whole new area on the map, which was cool. It was a whole new place to explore, all new
Stormy,
bosses,
lots of
With
lightning.
new
electricity.
weapons,
Sick.
new just all kinds of stuff. And then they say, okay, well, we're wiping the servers every 6 months. And that's like, okay. And then they're like, oh, yeah, the next update also isn't for a whole year. Okay. Like literally, when they say the next update, they mean there's no other updates.
They'll patch bugs, but there's no updates at all. They'll update you on their Twitter and they'll have a developer blog and they'll show you all the shit that they're working on. And they are working on stuff. And a lot of the times looks really fucking awesome. But as you're reading this update, you're like, God, this fucking sucks. I'm not going to see this for another 8,
Mm-hmm.
9 months. This is
Mm-hmm.
bullshit.
Yeah.
And last year it was nice that they had a little Halloween thing to do. And so we went and got that, and there was no Christmas. I mean, no Easter.
Ew, I
That
don't
was
want
the
that in a
only.
vampire game.
I don't see there being Christmas or Easter.
Yeah,
Easter
Why
fuck that,
not?
especially,
dude.
Why
Josh.
not? It's like in World of Warcraft with the Horde and everything. They celebrate their form of it. Why can't the
But they're
vampires
not
have their
Dark
form of Christmas
Lords.
too? It
The
doesn't matter.
vampires
There's
don't
the
celebrate
Krampus.
Jesus.
Krampus is part of Christmas. So I mean, if you can have an evil Santa, why not have evil Christmas?
Don't ruin my game, Josh.
I could deal with the Christmas, but not Easter, dude. No fucking bunnies.
Can you imagine that game with like pastel colors and happiness everywhere? That would ruin it.
Why does Easter have pastel colors?
Who cares? It's stupid.
Just pick
I think
that.
it's because baby colors are pastels within, so it brings in new birth and rejuvenation
Nah.
in the coming of Christ, that kind of thing.
Yeah, so
Anyway,
that's my gripe with V Rising. A great game, fun as hell. I highly recommend it, but only if you plan on playing it for just a couple of months, because there's no way you can keep it up for a whole year.
I don't recommend that you buy it, and I'll tell you why. If you don't have your own server or a group of friends to play with, you are never going to see anybody else. You may have castles to rob and pillage, but they will eventually all be gone and you'll be left doing nothing with nobody. Don't buy this game unless you have a group of friends who are going to play with you or until they start to make regular updates. Other than those issues that we already discussed, this is a fantastic fucking game, and I legitimately give it a 9.5 out of 10.
Or you love PvP, then I think a lot of people do the PvP.
That's true. PvP servers are still going. I haven't checked in a while, to be honest, so I can't say for sure, but they are way more populated than the PvE servers by far.
And since we've never played it, we can't really give you any
True.
recommendations on the PvP part. So, moving on to the next thing, I want to talk about another game that pisses me off, and that's going to be Overwatch. I know we've talked about it in the past, But we actually cracked open Overwatch today, and all three of us played a game. We had fun in our game,
That's
but
the sad part is we did actually have fun
yeah.
because if I'll let you do your thing, babe. Do it. Just go.
I was just gonna say that even though we had fun, I was pissed as soon as I got in because like it's the best time of the year when it's a holiday in Overwatch because you get to look at all the new skins and like you want to grind the game so you can get the points to open the loot boxes and try your hand at getting all the new stuff, but you can't do that. You have to fucking pay for the battle pass to unlock all this shit and it's fucking stupid. And I hate it. I don't like it. Josh said that there's skins for the weapons now. I feel
Hmm.
like they're trying to move towards a Fortnite feel, but they're failing because they're charging for literally everything. Fortnite doesn't make you pay for everything. You can earn things to unlock. Sure, you can't get everything. You have to pay for a lot of stuff, but they also give you the opportunity to work for things the way that Overwatch used to be. You used to be able
Hmm.
to work for things.
Yeah,
And that was a fun thing.
as far as I know, that no matter how much you play in Overwatch 2 right now, you are not rewarded for anything. You cannot progress towards a skin. They do not give out any kind of free currency. You
Yeah, they
cannot.
do.
Do they? Do they do that now?
They do. It's like you don't have to get the premium pass, but if you start playing and stuff, it's just like Marvel Snap. If you don't get the thing, it'll give you free things as you progress towards the season pass.
Okay.
So
So
yeah,
they changed it
it,
then.
it's a little bit. Yeah, I think it's one or two per level that's
Because
free.
when it first launched and it was like this for a long time, you didn't get any currency whatsoever, no matter what you did,
Yeah,
unless you paid for it with money, real money.
and and then I started paying for it, so I
You
still do
piece of
that.
shit.
Dude, I still play the game. You should know this.
You're supporting dog shit practices, brother.
I know, but I'm addicted to the game. I'm not going to give up my Torbjorn.
Here's why I'm mad. I didn't even want to boot up the fucking game at all, but I got a fucking brand new monitor, and I'm like, dude, I want to see how Overwatch looks. I'm booting up all these games I haven't played in a long time just to check out my new crisp, fancy monitor. And I'm like, okay, this is cool. Then Nacine hopped on. She's like, oh, I'll play with you. I'm like, oh, cool. You haven't played any games with me in forever because you're hooked on Neopets and shit. So I'm like, all right, cool. The band's back together. Here comes Josh. Now we're all playing Overwatch again. Fuck my life. And I had fun. And that's when I got mad at it because there's characters in the game that you cannot play unless you pay for them.
That's stupid as hell. I don't like that.
You can take them
It
into the
is.
training mode for free. You can train with them, but you cannot play them in a real game unless you buy them. And that is disgusting. And that makes me want to go back to Overwatch 1, which is a whole nother topic.
And you can't. I would I would fucking do anything to get back Overwatch 1. They never gave us an option. I paid for Overwatch 1. I didn't pay for Overwatch 2. I don't want Overwatch 2.
God, that's such a good fucking point that I keep forgetting is we fucking paid for that game and they just took it away.
And we didn't just pay the regular amount. We got the special edition of Overwatch when it first came out.
Now, turbo nerds will argue, well, all of your stuff carries over into Overwatch 2, so I don't know why you're complaining. But that's not the point. It carries over, yeah, but we can't go back to the old maps, the old way of it used to be 6-on-6, which it's 5-on-5 now, right? And
Yeah.
in Overwatch 1, when you bought the fucking game and new characters came out, guess fucking what? You got them for free because you bought the fucking game.
Every game is turning into microtransactions and everything is all about money constantly. It's never about making the player happy anymore. It seems as if they just don't care and they just want as much money as they can get out of you.
I'm curious now that Bobby Kotick is leaving if Microsoft is going to roll back some of the really predatory features of that game because it's dying. If you look at stats for people who play the game or even Twitch viewership, which I hate using as a metric for game popularity, but It's kind of true. The game is dying. It's bleeding players left and right. So if they roll back some of those practices, maybe, still charge you for the characters, but give you so much more in-game currency that maybe in like a month or a month and a half, you have enough to buy the game or buy the character in the game with the in-game currency and not your wallet. I'd be okay with that. So technically, you'd only be paying to play the character early, which is still kind of shitty. You would still have the chance to actually get it for free. It would just take longer.
Yeah, and I don't mind that. I don't mind like if you still have the opportunity to get the stuff for free and you have to work more for it. I'm completely fine with that. In fact, I feel like that's a good option for the game because you're keeping people on the game longer and people would be willing to do that instead of spending tons of money to get stuff. There would be tons of people who would grind the game. And I miss the loot boxes.
I do too.
That's why I would grind the game before to try to get as many loot boxes as I could.
Now, the turbo nerds would say, when it comes to loot boxes,
Well, they were disgusting because you could pay for them and with real money, and it was like a gambling.
okay, I agree. I totally fucking agree. They were disgusting because you could pay for them with money, and it basically was gambling. But if you reward loot boxes, like at the end of the round, maybe you play 5 games, you earn a loot box. Guess what? You're not paying real money for the loot box anymore, which makes it okay in my book. And
But that's how it used to be. You could do both.
yeah, you could still earn them, but their argument is, well, yeah, you can earn them, but you can also just buy everything. But
But you can still buy the shit now. But now you don't have the chance to earn it.
I know their argument is dog shit.
Hate you all.
Hate you fucking turbo nerds who support this type of shit. Fuck you. Don't listen to our show either. Turn it off. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, Josh.
I just want to play the game, so I play it my way, just like Fortnite. I play it my way.
I
I-
would say out of all games, like not all games, but like out of all maybe like online, like battle pass type games, I think Fortnite has done the best job with it.
Yes, I absolutely agree.
I mean,
They
they're kind of the originator of it all, like that.
mhm.
Which is so weird to say. Fortnite is the originator of it, but everybody has copied them. Overwatch has copied them.
Everything.
What other? What other? Why? It's like I can't think right now. But what
Marvel
other?
Snap has the same thing.
Yes,
So, well, I
with
was
the
thinking Rocket League
battle
too.
pass type stuff. Yeah.
But Rocket League is from the same company, Epic, as Fortnite. They're the same company that created both games.
I will
So
say you used to be able to get a lot more stuff out of the battle pass in Fortnite from just grinding, and they've taken some of that away, and you can't do as much, but you can still get rewards.
I think the
and they
in-game
have
rewards are
quests.
worse now.
Yeah, you don't get like now. I don't even think you get V-Bucks anymore, and like if you unless you have the battle pass. Before you could grind it out and actually earn V-Bucks, and
You still
it's
can.
it's
They
not as
only
much
allow
though.
it. Yeah, it's like it's every other page or something. I think because there was just last month my at the crew pass like overlapped, so I didn't get some. What am I talking about? I can't even think. I lost my train of thought.
That's
So
Josh's
ignore me.
brain.
What I meant by
My
the
hamster
rewards being
died.
not so great anymore is like when we first started playing, my son got me into this game. God damn it, Owen.
Mm.
And then it took off. It spread to these two. What was I saying?
I was the last one.
Oh, the battle pass rewards used to be like awesome. Like you get like 2 or 3 like main characters that you're interested in the battle pass. Now you're lucky if you get one at the very end.
Yeah. Unless you pay for it. You pay for the battle pass and you get
Mhm.
all kinds of cool shit. But I mean it's still really fun. Today we all got Ninja Turtles.
Oh, I have to publicly
I've
thank
had mine
Josh.
for a while.
Shut up! I'm about to thank you. Shut your mouth.
Okay.
Josh never does shit for us. Okay, I just want everybody to know that.
Whatever. What the fuck are you talking about? I bought you a fucking pizza.
John bought the pizza. Come on.
No, it was actually my free reward that I
Anyway,
had.
Josh has Michelangelo in Fortnite, and I was giving him a hard time on purpose, and it worked about me not having a turtle. And the motherfucker caved in and bought me Donatello. Thanks, Josh. I had so much fun playing as this fucking Ninja Turtle in Fortnite.
And then I got Raphael. So all three of us are turtles and Fortniting it up.
And we
And I'm
took cool
hoping that-
screenshots.
Oh yeah.
We'll post them on
Yeah.
Twitter for you people who don't check our Twitter.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, we did have some fun in there, and it's the Christmas time right now, so you can find those Christmas presents, which are pretty fun and cool. I don't know if they have the Santa that drives around. Do they have
They
that?
don't. I
No.
haven't seen him or heard him.
So
But they are doing the Winterfest shit that they did last few years. But this
It's
year, I'm going to
different.
complain. I'm going to complain about it. So this is one of my complaints.
let's hear
They
it.
fucking changed this thing. So it's no longer where you got to find the present or anything.
Yeah, it's just there.
It's just like, oh, like there was 3 days that I forgot to log in and everything because we've been crazy at work. So I get on and it's just a chick, like Vanna White style, holding a fake present, and it says open.
They
Yep.
took the lodge away.
It had
Yeah.
10, it had like ×4. And I'm like, okay. So it opened it for presents. I'm like, that's it? Here, I couldn't find anything. There was no extra bonus XP. There was no little disc player.
Yeah,
Nothing.
I forgot about the bonus XP.
Yeah, and you get to you'd sit in front of the fireplace.
Yeah. Or you could find like little things hidden, like you hit the controller and then you see like a car come out. Or
Yeah,
you
I
can click.
liked that.
Yeah. They
I do
changed
miss the
all of it.
lodge. That sucks. That's a bummer.
The only thing I can think of is because they had that separate little thing going on with the OG Fortnite. I
didn't
think
like
that
it.
may have screwed
OG
it
was
up.
fucking stupid.
Yeah,
I didn't like it.
I didn't like that either. I never want to do that again.
I guess a lot of people liked it, but I didn't care for it much.
Well, I started Fortnite in what, season 3, whatever it's called, chapter 3, season 1. It's winter time actually. Is when I started 3 years ago when I
Yeah.
got this apartment.
We started at Halloween the same year, so you were a little bit behind us.
And what's funny is I always tried to get Nacine to do World of Warcraft. It was Chris who got her to do it. Chris tried to get me to do Fortnite. I'm like, no. Then Nacine does it.
Trust
Nacine's
me,
like,
I felt the
"Josh,
same
come
way
on."
when one tried to get me to do it.
And then I'm like, fine, Nacine, I'll download it. The first 8 games, we were winning.
We
Like,
won every game.
we did.
Bots.
It was like beginner's luck.
It's
And
beginner
now,
bots.
And
now we're
I can't
actually
win one for the life of me.
Well, the thing is, though, I think we're so good is that everybody else is just as good as us. So it's kind of hard to get better than our levels. So we have to try to do that.
Oh,
And I
so
think
you
we're
think the
doing it.
matchmaking is fair? That's what you're saying?
Yes, the matchmaking's fair. It's just that we're just as good as they are. They just happen to get better because we just happen to fail at that moment.
I guess Fortnite
That's why.
does have a fair bit of luck depending on what kind of weapons and your loadout you can accumulate throughout the
Yes,
match.
where you land. Like when I play
Mhm.
by myself, you guys, I've shown you my screenshots. I had 11 kills at one time when I got my one
Rise from
crown.
your grave.
So by myself, I hide. I don't go looking for stuff, but when I'm with them, yes, I'm usually the first one to die because I like to build everything up. I like to have all gold weapons, legendaries. I like to do all that before I start looking for people. Usually
And I
they
like
find
to
me.
land. I like to land immediately where everybody else is landing and just kill as many people as I can. It's fun.
Hmm. And that's why I die immediately because I'm not prepared to take people on.
I'll fucking kill people with gray weapons. I don't care.
What do you think about blue chests, Josh? Blue chests.
They're awesome because sometimes they give you a legendary, but most of the times they give you, um, if you're talking about boobs and stuff, I don't think of that.
No, I wasn't talking about boobs. But
I
usually
don't
it
get
would.
it then.
Never mind.
He's trying to set you up for something, but he's failing.
And my soundboard fucked up. I would have had it, but ugh.
Oh,
Anyway,
anyways.
speaking of Fortnite, you want to hop into the Lego Fortnite?
Oh, yes, yes. The Lego Fortnite. So Lego Fortnite launched a couple weeks ago and it was all the rage. I think it had like 2 million people on the first night or something
It
like that.
caused major server issues.
Yeah, you couldn't even get logged in. It was this whole ordeal. So the next morning I was able to get in, no issues. So I started playing. Um, it kept my interest for a couple of days, and I slowly lost interest because there were some issues with the game that I did not like. I didn't get any building done, like at all, because the building system sucks, like bad. If you build something, you can't just like move it. You have to completely tear it down, which when you tear it down, you have to use your weapons to tear it down, and then your weapons break. And it takes forever to tear the shit down. It's also very hard to stack a Lego on top of another Lego. Legos were up in the air, leaving gaps because of the hillside.
And it's fucking
Um,
ugly too. Like the buildings are
Yeah.
yeah,
ugly as fuck.
I
yeah,
built a
they're all just looks like shit.
I built a perimeter around my land because of the skeletons, and it's all chippy choppy because you can't level them out evenly, and so it looks wonky. I don't like
Yeah.
it.
I am a person who needs things centered,
Mm-hmm.
who needs things to look nice and organized,
Feng shui.
and you can't do that. I don't I don't like the choppiness. I don't like the weird stacking. I don't like how ugly the fucking colors of the Legos are. I don't like that. Um I do like that there's certain things that you have to do in the game to, like, if you need to go to the hot area, then you have to go to the cold area first to
It's like
get the
Zelda though.
snowberries, and you can use the snowberries in the hot area. And then if you're going to go to the cold area, then you go to the hot area and you grab the peppers. And then when you have a pepper, then you can go into the cold area, or you can get the seeds and then you can just plant them in your place and then have them that way. I like that you can harvest
Bro,
things.
take a breath.
I like that. I like the aspect of all that. That goes back to the V Rising thing, where you are harvesting and gathering, and you're able to create things. Um, I will say that I kind of think I just got like stuck and in a rut, and I was basically I was able to upgrade my weapons to when you go into the caves and you get the knotwood or something like that, I think it is. I was
Hmm.
able to upgrade my weapons to that, and then I finally started getting marbled granite or something like that. Um, but I just lost interest because here's another thing. When you die, you had to fucking run all the way back to wherever you were, and it takes a long fucking time. I need some transportation. I need a fucking spawn point. I need something. I don't want to
A
run
mount.
all the way across the fucking
Or you should
map.
be able to build like a fucking Lego dune buggy or something.
Yes, like, I mean, maybe you can. I don't know because I got
We
tired of the
didn't get
game.
that far.
I gave up because I was it was fucking frustrating.
I have a complaint too. I went like halfway across the fucking map, like exploring and gathering shit. And then I was like, oh, fuck, dude. I have to run all the way back to my
Yeah.
place.
Yep.
And it was fucking far, like super far.
And then you might die. And if it gets cold, because it's at night when it gets cold, then you get cold and you start losing health. And it's,
It was so far away that I actually logged off. I got I was like, I'm not gonna fucking make this long, boring, slow walk.
And if you die, then you're really fucked because everything you just gathered.
You have to run back and get it.
Yeah, that happened to me.
I think it's
Unless
yeah, you can set it to where if you die, you can keep all your shit. But my point is, it's poor design to get halfway across the fucking map and not have a quicker way to get back. I think that's bad. It's bad for the game. It made me turn it off, and I haven't really turned it on since. I will say though, because I'm a visuals kind of nerd, the game is beautiful. Besides the buildings are god awful ugly. The game's beautiful. I play it at 4K 120, and it's very very pretty.
Yeah, I agree that the game is pretty. I
did
couldn't get past the not being able to move a building after you make it. I
did
do not
you
like that.
did
Again,
you guys know that you can create a second camp and even a third and fourth? You
but
just have to be farther
But
away
but
from the
why
why?
would
first
I
one.
want camps everywhere? Even if you want something that you stored in a box at one of the other camps, you're gonna have to still travel to that other camp.
I think it's dumb to have more than one camp.
They need like a better system, like a transporter or something from camp to camp, something
That would be
I
that
smart.
agree.
can help you get around quicker and easier.
It's a lot like basically Minecraft minus being able to fly or dig in the ground.
It is early. They already made one or two small improvements that they got bitched at by the
Better
community.
stacking.
Better stacking uh,
Good,
would
because
be
that yeah,
nice,
that was
and they upped the durability of all your weapons because they
yeah,
would
they
just
were
die
fucking
so quick.
breaking left and right. I can't believe how quickly the weapons
I
If
broke.
I
wish they could
if I
make it
want to play a
to.
game, sorry Josh, if I want to play a
That's okay.
game where my weapons break all the time, I'd go play Breath of the Wild.
Well, here's the thing, like you would go out to gather the stuff to make better weapons, but your weapons were breaking the whole fucking time. Or then you would get a better weapon and then you were going to get the stuff to make like the next weapon and then that weapon would break and it just broke so much.
They
That was
don't have the
frustrating.
ability to actually fix a weapon. That
Yeah.
would be nice.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how long they made it so your weapons last now. That's good if they did
A
change that.
very long time, actually.
I'm
Well,
sure
that's
there's a
good.
mode you can play in. There's all kinds of settings. I'm sure there's a setting where you can play where your weapons don't break and blah blah
There's
blah.
probably a god mode.
Right. But I just think it's bad design, in my opinion, anyway. There's things in these games that you need to get more materials, and your tools are breaking every 5 minutes. Like, that is not fun.
Yeah. There was also something that happened when I was inside of a cave. I was standing on top of a boulder to get away from some skeletons, and the skeletons killed me on top of the boulder. So when I respawned and I ran all the way back to the cave, went into the cave, my backpack was not there. And I was pissed because I had all the stuff from the cave in there and I had finally gathered this stuff. Like it was the first time that I had gathered the shit from the cave, and I had to just leave it because like it was not showing up. And then like the next time I logged in, I went into the cave again, and then all of a sudden my backpack was there. What do you know? That just pissed me off.
Josh, are you playing the game right now?
No, I was making hot apple cider in my Keurig.
Oh, what's it taste
Nerd.
like?
These nuts. Got him.
No, it tastes like apple cider.
Oh,
Uh,
damn. I'm bored. All this talk about shitty, boring games.
yeah. Well, games we like, but the issues that we have with them.
Oh, are we done with games we're ripping on, or are we?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I can think of any other ones that are pissing me off right now.
We can talk about the Steam Winter Sale.
Ooh.
Oh,
My boys
Oh,
bought a couple of games on on their Steam Deck.
I
Er?
I just got a brand new monitor and I want to see all the cool 4K 120 HDR beautifulness, nerd boner stuff. So I went through and added a bunch of shit to my wish list. Would you like me to read my wish list to you?
Yes.
Excuse me. Okay.
Wow.
I have a couple classics on here. I have the Castlevania Anniversary Collection. It's on sale for $3.99.
That's pretty cheap, actually.
I have the Castlevania Advanced Collection. Wow, words. And that is on sale for $11.99. Valheim is also on sale for $11.99. Josh, whatever you're listening to, turn it off.
Yeah.
I can't. That's my Alexa reminding me to take my pills.
Well, you tell that bitch to shut her fucking mouth.
She's done. She only does it twice. Sorry.
Anyway, Valheim is on sale for $12. What game is that? I don't remember that being on my list. We'll scroll past that.
What?
This vampire game. It looks cool,
Oh.
but
Thought it was one of those orc games.
Hollow Knight's on sale. You mean orc massage? Okay, if you are a PC gamer and you're not underage, fucking oh my god, here we fucking go. Who got him going? Who did it?
Just by saying the orc massage.
If you god damn it, Josh, I hate you. This is real great for everybody to listen to us just crack up for no fucking reason. If you have shit, if you are of age and you have a Steam account, go to the Steam store and search for orc massage. You'll thank me later,
Or don't.
or you'll send people to cancel me. Either way, you'll have a laugh. Hollow Knight, blah, blah, blah. Hades is a fucking fantastic game. That's 50% off, and that's $12.50. Rogue Legacy 2, $15. I found some game called The Last Faith. It kind of looks like an old 16-bit, 32-bit Castlevania game, like Symphony of the Night. It looks pretty awesome. I've never heard of it before. The screenshots are fucking sick, and I'm actually thinking about buying it. The reviews are very positive, and that is $22.39. This is cool. It's a hockey roguelike. I don't know too much about it. Who is blowing up my Discord? What the fuck is that?
Diablo.
This is some audio from the game.
We can't hear that.
You can't, but everybody else can.
Yeah, they can.
So anyway, I don't know how it works exactly, but it's kind of like a roguelike with sports. Interesting. Dave the Diver for $15.99. And I
That's a fun game.
just realized that me reading a list of games is very fucking boring. My
No,
apologies.
it's not. People want to know about certain games. Maybe they don't know about them.
If you have played Vampire Survivors, you should definitely check out Death Must Die. It is just like Vampire Survivors with better graphics, in my opinion. You can actually equip gear, and it is on sale for $6.29. It's a fantastic fucking game. Overwhelmingly positive reviews. Check it out on YouTube if you don't know if you want to get it or not. And I promise you'll be into it.
I just want to say that if you play Neopets,
Oh my god.
you'll know my pain. I misclicked and mishaggled and lost out on a baby Grundo morphing potion.
Fuck, bro.
It was mine, dude. It should have been fucking mine.
I have a baby Grundo. It's got a horrible name, so if anybody wants it, just let me know.
I highly doubt any of our people listening play Neopets.
Hey,
Nobody's
my
listening.
name is Jayosh on Neopets. I will make sure I open up my Neo mail. So Jayosh. If you want a baby Grundo, let me know.
And I will not tell you my name.
You don't have to because it. just
Shut
I'm
up.
not gonna say anything.
If you guys have any recommendations for the Steam Winter Sale, drop us them. I almost said drop us a line, and I'd have to slap the shit out of myself.
This is
Message
awesome.
us on
So-
Twitter at what is it? What's the Twitter, babe?
Nerdy Shit Pod.
Message us on the Twitter, Nerdy Shit Pod, with your suggestions.
Or you can leave a comment on our YouTube, Nerdy Shit Podcast.
Word.
I will say my boys, they had some games that they got on the Steam sale for their Steam Deck. What they get? They got Cyberpunk, they got Daylight.
Dying Light?
Dying Light 1 and
Dead
2.
by Daylight.
No, dickhead. Dying Light.
Dying Light number 1 and 2, and then I think some DLC
Fight me.
and Diablo. But we got Diablo before fucking few days before the goddamn sale. So
Yeah, it's
that
like
sucks.
$30 off.
Yeah,
Rip.
but that's right. I got to get them an SD card for that thing because they can only have 2 games on it at once right now.
I don't have any gaming news this week. I was sick and didn't feel like gathering any news.
Yeah, being sick sucks.
So if you don't like it, you can fight me. I welcome all challengers. I'll fight you in online fighting games. That'll be fun. Hit me up. I'll destroy you. Be a good time. That's all I have.
I think that's all I have. Josh, I know you said you wanted to do.
Yeah, let's
something
talk about all your Christmas shit, buddy. Let's hear it. You
I don't
jolly
really
old fuck.
have much.
Why don't you sing us a
I
song?
just no, nothing
Sing us
like
a Christmas
that.
song. Come on.
I'm not prepared to sing yet.
I'll start. Dashing through the snow.
One horse open sleigh,
Something, something,
Oh.
something.
laughing all the
Laughing
way.
Ha ha ha.
Bells on bobtails ring. What?
I farted.
You farted as I sang until you started laughing?
Do we have
Here,
to
I
edit
thought
that
if by
out?
singing you were
You
laughing
leaving
at.
it in?
Leave
Oh,
it
you're
in.
brave, babe. I love you.
Fuck it, I don't care.
This has
Here,
actually
I thought-
happened. This has actually happened a couple times. Last week, I think it was me. I accidentally ripped out a huge motherfucker, and we just burst into laughter and didn't say why.
Okay, yeah. So if we burst into laughter, usually it's because somebody farted.
I'm actually about, what is it, 70 miles away from you guys, so I'm remotely, so I'm actually in a different place than they are.
But he would still start laughing if he farted.
Me and Nacine are
Well,
right next to each
yeah.
other, so that's why
But
you might.
usually they can hear my farts. I mean, they can be loud and like
Jesus,
machine guns.
where are we going with this show?
I
We're
don't know.
going into unmanned
It
territory.
went from us singing to her fart.
I was just trying to entertain, baby.
Oh.
No, I just like right now with a lot of the games, they all have Christmas events and stuff, and I think that's kind of cool that a lot of games have holiday events. And right now, like with, I think my favorite going on is Marvel Snaps. Like it's kind of
Did
like
you get
an
your free shit
advent
today?
calendar. Yes, I did.
Hell yeah.
But the thing is, you can actually get your free shit from days past, so you're good. It even said it. You have until I think the 3rd of January to collect everything if you missed.
Yeah, I know. I just like to get it the day that comes
I
out.
do too, because you can use it right then and there, especially if they give
Yeah.
you credits to upgrade your cards.
For sure. I
Which,
got a
by
sweet
the
new
way-
Carnage, dude. It's awesome.
Oh,
Yeah, I wish I could show
I-
it to you, but you know, you're not here.
you can show it to me. It's called
Why can't you
Discord,
take a
bitch.
Yeah.
Then I gotta boot up the fuck. All right, I'll boot the game up. Fuck it. Let's do it
In
live, brother.
fact, okay, fine. I'll boot my game up too,
Fine, I'll boot my game up first.
because I got a lot of good cards too that I like, especially my baby X23. She is so awesome.
Guys,
What?
I'm
What?
still really upset about missing that baby Grundle Morgan.
I'm still really upset that you shit your pants on the show. All right. Here comes my carnage.
So while our games are booting up and he's about to show me his carnage, other winter things are pretty cool too. Neopets every Christmas, especially the very first year that in '99, they've done an advent calendar. I had no idea what the hell an advent calendar was, probably until I worked at Walgreens. I started there in 2015. So I was today years old, 8 years ago, when I learned what an advent calendar is.
Oh, you've been playing Neopets for over 20 years.
But I
Jesus
didn't know what it
Christ.
had. I just thought it was something that the English made up.
Okay,
My
carnage is up.
family never did advent calendars. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to open up my Discord window. Oh,
You like that?
actually,
He
do
said,
I
"Oh."
have that card?
Do you? Well, fuck you
I,
then.
I don't know. I have to.
No, fuck you. It's cool. Fuck you.
Good job, Josh.
Fucking ruined it.
I really no. I love that card.
Just ruined my whole
Like
fucking
that is
life.
it's a gorgeous card.
It's too late.
Why? Because I have the card.
You ruined it.
Why?
You're abusive.
Why do you
This
say
is an
that?
abusive friendship.
Oh dear Lord. Your face is abusive.
Wrap this shit up, babe. I have to go to the bathroom.
All right, everybody. I want to thank you for another
Everybody heard
amazing-
that.
I heard what?
That I have to go to the bathroom?
The way
That's
that
right,
you said
everybody.
it.
I have to go piss. Wow.
I want to thank you guys all for another amazing episode. Thank you for joining us. Leave us a message over on Twitter at Nerdy Shit Pod.
You caught yourself.
And-
You almost said drop us a line. Oh.
No, I was gonna say X, but then I was like, I refuse to call it X
Then why do you even bring it up?
because you just said it. Or you can go to our YouTube channel at at Nerdy Shit Podcast and give us a like, subscribe, comment, share, do all the things. Make sure to follow us on Spotify.
But don't drop
Or-
us a line. Ever.
No, don't do that. Send us an email, nerdyshitpodcast@gmail.com, whatever you want. But make sure that you are following us and you stay up to date with us and keep listening to us to support us because it's really helpful and we really appreciate it. And it gives us a reason to keep coming back.
We're gonna do it anyway, but you know, you can make it more enjoyable by liking us and thinking we're funny and giving us attention. Especially me. I crave it.
And we'll fart more often. If
Yeah.
that's what you want.
Anything you
Yeah.
guys want, you know.
Whatever you want.
Let's get weird.
If you don't mind bodily noises, I can burp too if that's okay.
Oh, I already did. Fuck it. Check out our Twitter. We'll post our Ninja Turtle screenshots. One of them's really cool. We have one of the turtles actually doing a kick in midair. It's pretty sweet.
Yep,
Check it
I'm
out.
gonna post that right in a few minutes. So I guess we'll see you guys next week.
Oh wait.
and-
I gotta say to our number one fan, hi mom.
Oh God, your mom just heard me fart.
Yeah, she did.
So what? Somebody had to break that bubble.
Oh, my sister too. I won't mention
Oh.
your name because you're weird about that kind of shit.
I haven't shared this with my family yet, but if
I
they do
wouldn't.
start listening, hi family. I love
Would
you.
you say I wouldn't, but you already did.
I already made the mistake. The door's already open.
I'm looking up my carnage now, by the way.
Wrap this shit up.
All right, we'll
I
see you
don't
guys next
have it.
week. Bye.
Josh, if you ruin the outro, I'll kill you.
Why? I don't have it.
Bye, everybody.